Hello, in this video we will talk about editing this template and everything you need to know in order to use this project. Here I am inside the project file, and this is what you will see upon opening this project. The very first thing you will need to do is import your logo. You can do this by double clicking inside this area over here. You will then navigate to your logo destination and simply double click to import your logo after, like so. This is your logo imported. Now inside your edit folder you have two compositions here. The first one is logo holder. Double click to access this composition. Here you will just replace your this logo that's currently using the project file and replace it with the one you've imported. So just simply drag your new logo inside this composition like so. Delete the previous layer. Here you will need to make any required adjustments to your logo, like making it bigger or smaller. You can hop back to your render composition, which is also accessed through your render folder. Double click this guy. Let's choose a frame here and also set this to half resolution just so it works faster. Give it a second, and here you can see your logo, and this is your final result. You can see that if I make this, for example, larger, this will affect it in the preview, or rather the final render, so keep that in mind. The tagline holder, you will also have to double click to edit this composition as well. Here you have one text layer, and this text layer contains animation keyframes. So it's very important that when you do edit this tagline layer, you double click this layer and type your text like so. Alright, so do not delete this layer and create a new one. This will erase the animation. So just simply double click, edit the text, go back to your render, and here you have it. Also, there are some settings that you can change in your render composition. So if you go to your effects control, and this is F3 by the way, to pop up this window, you can see that there's a logo height and tagline height, and this will control the positioning of your tagline and logo. You can also see that if I select this settings layer and press U for my keyframe information, there are two keyframes for your logo height, and basically this animation is responsible for this slight movement of the logo. So when it comes a little higher, to leave a room for the tagline. Alright, so you can delete this animation entirely, or you can simply edit the second keyframe if you want your logo to move higher or whatnot. Let's take a look at some other settings here. Let's select a frame. So the first one will be the background color, and you can change the color for that. Change the color for the grid one, so there are two grids here in the background, as you can see, the first one and the second one. Let's choose a different color for this to demonstrate. Then there is the main logo color, so the circuits around the logo, and finally logo rays. Also change the color for that. And here you can see that you have a lot of control on how everything can look. After you've made all of the necessary adjustments, you can go to composition, pre-render. Inside custom AV you can choose your format. I recommend going with H.264. You can select format options and increase your bitrate and maximum bitrate to something like 50 and maybe 150, just to ensure that it has good quality. Select audio output if you also want to export the sound effects that come with the project. Hit OK, hit render, and you're good to go. If you have any questions, feel free to message me and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks for watching.